Hello everyone, so this is StressCheck, and this is what we are going to go through today. Learn how to use StressCheck for our work. So just like the other ones, you can either open work that you already have, or you can open a new file and you put in the data. So you can go to new and then you say instant design. So we are going to put in the company as Elite again, and then we are going to call this project 5, and we can call this for site 5 or any name that you want. We can call this well 5, and then we can also call this wellbore 5, and also call this design 5. So if it's on land, we'll leave it that way, and then you can click on OK. So our well has gone in, and click on OK. We have our well here. So we've just created a new well, and we need to put in the data, the other remaining data sets. So we are going to put in the general information, the wellbore data. So we can either come and click here and put in this information from here, or we can use another one. So you can come and click on here, click on general information, and this is our general information. It's wellbore 5. What is its measured depth in feet? If you want to change the units, you can first close here, then you come here on units, you come and change. You can edit from here. So if you want to change the units, you can change them. For now we are not going to change the units, so we are going to put in the general information. For our well, we are going to use the measured depth of let's assume 5,000 feet. So this is it. We put in the azimuth angle. Let's use an azimuth of 223. So if you want to put in a comment, you put in a comment. I'm not going to put in a comment for today. Click on apply and then OK. So we continue, put in the next section. This is the general data, so we input it before we get to the pour pressure. General data, OK. So we put in the general data. So we are going to the next, which is pour pressure. Now we need to put in the pour pressure for our well, which was going up to 5,000. So the vertical depth, we can say, can start with 500, and then we can put in the PSI at 500. Maybe you have a PSI of 200, and then so if it's permeable, you say it's a permeable zone. It's not permeable, you leave it as an impermeable zone. So we go, I'm going to put it far, maybe 3,000, and I say it has a PSI of 500. It's very high. Permeable or not permeable, you put in the information. Okay, I'll go to the last one, which is 5,000, and we say it has a PSI of let's go with the 800. So I'm doing data input, and I'm using my data, just normal data, to show you how we do data input. So we are making this a permeable zone, and then we are done with the pour pressure. So we click here on next, we go to the fracture gradient, we got 500. At 500, what pressure do we have? Now fracture gradient, I'm going to use 300. and then we can go to 3000. I'm doing this very fast so that we can be able to complete on time. So I would use 650. Then we come to 5000, and we say structure pressure is at 980. So after that we click on next. So the next is this is our trajectory, and this is what we put in at the beginning of our so we can change it from here. We say I'm going to change this. I'll say at 200. I have an inclination of 15 and an azimuth of 223. So the azimuth here also has to change to 223. So we come continue. So we select measure depth, inclination, and azimuth. So we choose a measure depth of 3000, and I can choose an inclination that is quite higher and choose 56.7, and then the same azimuth. So we come here, still select the same thing, and then go up to 5000. So we have the inclination. I'm going to use an inclination of 89.75. So here we have our well path editor. We will continue to the casing. Maybe you can put a first casing, have a size of outer diameter of 18. Then we can give it a name, conductor casing. Then we choose the type, the casing, what is the hole size. Hole size has to be bigger than the inner diameter, so we can go with 20.